Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we took on a Battle Rock Galaxy, and then we also did the Hurry Scurry Galaxy. And that was about it, I believe. We also took on the Prankster Comet of the Battle Rock Galaxy, and in this episode we are going to be taking on... We're not going to be taking on the final boss yet, or not the final boss, I should say, but rather the boss of the area. Let's try to take this galaxy first. Want to go to the Slingpod Galaxy? Yes, please and thank you. A very sticky situation. This is kind of hard. Once you enter, you kind of see why it's hard. No innuendos implied. Or rather, no innuendos purposefully implied. It's all accidental. We start off on this one strip of land. You gotta get all the way over to... You're gonna want to get all the way over to the star. You can either go to the middle, or you can sling your way over here and be quick about it, or be safe about it, I guess. Don't do what I just did, I guess. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? This is why this is kind of difficult. So the safer of the two routes is here, but be very careful though. Just because if you pull back too far, then you could hit one of the cannons. That one's kind of tricky to land on, so be cautious when trying to get to it. That's also kind of why I didn't want to tackle this one in the last episode, because I kind of knew it was difficult. Oh, fantastic. Well then, let's see how many lives I lose on this one. It'll definitely be a lot. There we go. Now we're cooking. Let's just go ahead and get pulled by the sling star. Or not the sling star, by the pull star. This time it's a pull star. All of these are star bits. Keep holding on with the A button. What you want to do. Let's get over here. Thankfully, it's a lot more easier to recover from these, or from the pull stars, just because if you get hit by anything, you can just grab onto another one. The fire bar portion, though, is a lot more trickier. Because if you pull back and you're not careful, you will get burned. And then you'll just fall into the abyss. So, I apologize if I'm not talking as much. This is somewhat difficult. Ah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I meant by getting hit by the fire bar if you're not careful. Oh, there's checkpoints. I didn't know that. Huh, well, the more you know. What the heck? I aimed directly at it, and I guess... whatever. At least we have the checkpoint. That's all that matters. I guess a good way to aim for the next one is just have your... Oh my gosh. We barely made that. I was going to say aim your cursor to the previous one, but that's not... As you can see, it almost killed me just then and there. That would have been a good time to go. Okay, there we go. That's the last one. Yep. And now we just have to be careful. There we go. That's the star. Took a bit longer than the other ones. We took a few more deaths. But it's in the bag. It's okay. If there are some prankster comets in the Terrans, then we're going to do those first. We're not going to save the game. Doesn't look like there's any prankster comets yet because you can see it on the map here. So I guess we're going to go on towards the fountain and take on the boss stage. And then if there's some prankster comets in the good egg, not the good egg, but the Terrans, then we'll take those on. Because we took on the ones in these galaxies, and we don't want to just not give the other ones love. The Bowser Star Reactor. The Fiery Stronghold is the name of this mission. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. Oh, and it's got the Bowser music from Mario 64. I forgot about that. Honestly, I will say I much rather prefer this game over Galaxy 2. I thought I would have preferred Galaxy 2 over this one, but no, this one just seems a lot more like... It just seems like it was a lot more planned out, and Galaxy 2 just like, it's nice, but it just seems like they took a different direction, and the atmosphere was sort of changed for me for that game. And also that game drains Wii Remote batteries like it's nobody's business. Let's wait for the fire bar to go away. Let's go now. Yeah, I much rather prefer Galaxy over Galaxy 2. I don't even think I've like completely finished Galaxy 2. I was so done with it, draining my Wii Remote batteries, and I just sort of gave up. I was like at the end as well. I just couldn't handle that it was draining the Wii Remote batteries at such a fast rate. Now, there were 2 coins here, surprising. Okay. We're fine. There we go. It's Bowser! Here's a extra life shroom. A life shroom. We can triple jump over here to avoid the platforms being destroyed. He destroys all the platforms to try to avoid us from getting to him. Whoa, you finally made it! Just in time for me to stomp you into space bits. Oh! Bowser's voice is so fun. Okay, so whenever he jumps, he's gonna create small, like, electricity waves. What you want to do is get him to jump into any of these blue things. They'll make the glass break, and the fire will cause his tail to go out. Rather, not go out, but like, it will cause his tail to get on fire. Now he'll be on his back, he'll be vulnerable, and that's when you hit him with a spin attack. Next phase, he shoots fireballs, and then he does more waves. And then just rinse and repeat. Get him into one of these. Do the same spin attack on him, meet him on the other side of the planet. He gets faster. I didn't even notice that his spikes break off of him when he's spinning. Then they regrow. They start shooting more fireballs a lot quicker. I believe there's more this time around. There are 3 shocks, I believe. 1, 2, 3. And he'll follow you again. Just get him to do the thing. Oh, would you look at that? He does more fire. I didn't remember that. More electric shocks. Okay, now will you jump? Jump. There you go, buddy. Yeah, let's meet you halfway. That's not halfway. He sort of changes his direction whenever he's on the last one. He's just a bit quicker. And then for this one, what you want to do is he's gonna go faster around the planet and then slow him down. And that's the boss fight. That's it. So the way that this is gonna work is, hang on, let me voice it. What? How? Foolish Mario, my plan is too far along now. You really think you can stop me? So the way that this game makes the bosses go is, it's usually just going to be Bowser Jr., Bowser, Bowser Jr., Bowser, Bowser Jr., Bowser. That's how the game likes to do it. So the next big boss fight will probably be against Bowser Jr., unless I'm wrong. But that's usually the pattern that this game likes to follow. It's usually Bowser Jr. fight, then Bowser, Bowser Jr. fight, then Bowser. Or something Bowser Jr. related for the first one, and then Bowser related, then Bowser Jr. related, then Bowser. Now we have sort of a green type star. I don't know how faithful that is to like actual stars in like our universe. Or rather, not in our universe, but like in the entirety of space. There's new galaxies and a new sort of hub, dome, whatever you want to call it. You rescued another grand star, and power has returned to another dome in the back of the observatory. But I still don't think we have the star power we need to fly the observatory through the universe. The villain who kidnapped your special one took her far from here, to the center of the universe. Once our star power is restored, the observatory will be able to go there. There you can reunite with your special one. We're not saving the game just yet. I'm doing a long recording session of this game. There is one prankster Comet over here. Let's go ahead and take care of that before we go over to the kitchen. It's in Honeyhive Galaxy. What are you? I want to say you're a cosmic. Yep, you're a cosmic comet. There we go. Usually they'll be color coordinated. Honeyhive Cosmic Mario Race. So basically what this is you're going to race against yourself to the Power Star. That's it. This is the very first time I believe that Cosmic Mario was introduced into the series. It's a very cool effect that they gave him. I don't remember how to get a running start, but I believe you press and hold the trigger button, and then you should be able to. God. I was too busy trying to hurry up over here. I believe you hold the trigger button and do something. I don't remember what it is, but after that, you should be able to get a running start. Something along those lines. Backflip up here. What you want to do is go over to this area. And then over here is where the star is going to be. And there you go. Very quick and easy. And Cosmic Mario is just there in shame that he failed. I don't believe there's another galaxy here. Or not another galaxy, but another prankster Comet. There we go. Also, you saw that there was a little text box that popped up there. That was just telling you that there is a new chapter added to the library, I believe. We'll get into the library once all the chapters are available to us. But basically the library is over here, this little room, and Rosalina will tell you stories. But it's only whenever you unlock all the chapters of the story is when you get to see the full-on story. But I guess you could just unlock all the chapters and then go over it in one episode, because it sort of just goes over some lore about Galaxy. Now let's see. I don't think there's anything else we can do at the moment aside from go over to the kitchen. Let me go check the map really quickly. Probably should have done that beforehand. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else we can do at the moment. Let's go ahead and go over to the kitchen. Let's see what we can do over there. My bad, Luma. Okay, let's try to get up here very stylishly. There we go. I believe you can also enter through the chimney. No, you can't. I think that's in a Galaxy too. We can only hope they are not misusing the power of that poor Grand Star. You said that last time, and they are. I believe you can also get hurt by that fire there. We're gonna probably just do the Bubble Breeze Galaxy. Although I really love the Beach Bowl Galaxy, I should say. We also have the Ghostly Galaxy unlocked, but we're just gonna do the Bubble Breeze Galaxy just because we only have time for about one more mission. And this one I think is kind of long. Through the Poison Swamp. Yeah, I think this one's kind of long. So this will introduce a new mechanic in this game, which is over there, that blue box. Hang on, let's go talk to the toad really quickly. Our glorious starship, the Starshroom, it crashed. You're the smart one. This is a poisonous swamp. If you fall in there, you're done for. So one-hit KO, poison swamp. Ooh, the wind sure is strong here, eh? Don't you think it'd be awesome if you could ride that wind? Foreshadowing for like the almost immediate future. You're the scared one of the group. You don't want to fall in. Your bubble bone? What? Billboard? Hey, before you ride any bubbles, now it's yours truly, Philboard. Bend your ear for a sec. You can move around in your bubble by holding down A, but do it while your cursor is blowing on the bubble. By the way, when you're playing on handheld mode, or Nintendo Switch handheld mode, don't forget you can blow air by tapping. If you go too far on one side, use the cursor to blow on the other side. So you get in here, you use your cursor, it'll show you like in what direction you're blowing in. You press and hold A to blow air in that direction to move Mario's bubble. Very neat. Just do your best not to crash into anything. We're going to go ahead and collect all of these fragments. Do your best not to crash into anything because they could burst your bubble. No pun intended. Okay, there's another one right here. The rocks don't really burst your bubble, it's more so the things on the side. Those spiky ball asteroids, whatever they are. We missed it? What the heck? Come on, thank you. Just need one more. It's over here, guarded by the moving asteroids. Okay, we're so close. Come on, move back. Thank you. Spin. Grab as many of these starbits as we can. And part 2 of this. What's your name? Hey, I forgot to tell you something. So if you get in a bubble and you want to get back to the surface, just press ZL to get down. Oh yeah, and if you get pinched between moving obstacles, that big bubble's going to burst, so watch out. So you're the same Philboard, or are you just like Philboard 2? Yeah, whatever. So what you want to do is get into one of these crevices. I don't think the sides will destroy you. So, but we're not gonna risk getting crushed between two things. Have you heard of Crushma? Try to blow against the wind. That way we don't ram into stuff. Ever so slightly. Continue on our way through here. I took some very massive risks right there. Ground pound here. Let's go ahead and open up our way for us. Oh, it's timed! Oh, okay. Well, good to know that. Okay, we have to wait for you. So where are we going now? Oh, God. We almost died there. I'm just gonna follow the coin trail. We could have gone that way, but I guess we're here now. You travel diagonally. Okay, we're here then. Wow, that was... Wow, we did it in one go. Nice. Yeah, that's why I said we were only just going to do this one, because it took us a while. So with this done, I believe this is a good stopping point for the episode. Yeah. We did a good, decent amount of progress, I think. We did 1 star in the beginning, the one with the sticky situation. Then we took on the boss. Then we took on that prankster Comet. And we did this star. So I'm pretty sure we did some good progress. And with that, I think this is going to be the end of my recording session just altogether. With that, we're done with the fountain for now. We're done with the Terrans for now until we get the other prankster Comet. Would you look at that? The prankster Comet's right there. Let's go ahead and do that. We're not going to end off the episode until we do that. I'm pretty sure it's a daredevil Comet. No, it's a speedy Comet, so this should be quick. Let's go ahead and try to do this very quickly then. I guess you guys looked out. There's one more star that we can do. The Dino Piranha speedrun. The first mission, but very quickly. 5 minutes or 7 minutes for the timer. Come on, tell me, how many minutes? 4 minutes, ooh. Bit tighter than I thought it would be. That's fine. Ah, would you look at that? I pulled off the trick that I was trying to do. Let's go ahead and try to hurry on through here. Excuse me, stop doing that. Please and thank you. There we go, that's 3. That's 4. Where's the 5th one? Come on, where's the 5th one? Where's the 5th one? Excuse me. Change. Oh, there it is. Oh, we barely avoided that. Let's go ahead and hurry up. Took me a few seconds to find that last one, but we're fine. You can still do this. 3 minutes, I know. Come on. Let's try to make our route a bit quicker than last time. There we go. Doing a lot quicker than last time. I guess that is the point of a speedster Comet, is to go fast. There we go. We should be able to get to the Dino Piranha now. We missed one. Never mind. No, we didn't. We got all of them. Let's just take on this boss and be done with it. hit your tail. There we go. Big scream. We hit your tail. That's one. You get angry? Yeah, we know. You hit your tail again. One more time. There we go. I think the timer stops now. This is one of the ones where the timer stops, I believe. And if not, then that's surprising. But I'm pretty sure the timer stops. It does not stop. Whoa. Okay then. Well, I mean, it's fine. We got the power star. Okay, now next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we will be continuing through the kitchen. Going to the galaxies that are in the kitchen. It's a very bizarre statement I never thought I would be saying, but here we are. And until next time, see you all then.